Grant Park is packed to the brim as the Chicago Cubs have won their first World Series since 1908. This is literally turning into the party of the century. After Jim gave us a demonstration, I decided why not give it a shot myself. Turns out I'm a natural. Talked about it today, the home field advantage, and it was a big factor tonight.
Huge, huge.
A big night tonight in bull riding. Let's head to Montana Expo Park for the Dusty Glico Bull Riding Challenge. Some of our nation's finest getting a flyover in. We've been looking forward to it all year, and now it's finally over in the blink of an eye. The Montana Pro Rodeo Circuit Finals wrapped up today at the Montana Expo Park.
Buddy.
I had a little basketball fever. The only cure, more basketball. Tip off with some high school hoops. It's the Great Falls High Bison hosting the Bozeman Hawks in the old gymnasium, a little bit of a Hoosiers feel. I love it. Bison exploding to a fast start. That's Kyle Torgerson, quick like a cat in the night.
Not every day someone gets a chance to race, what's his name, Zooman Drew Newman. How'd that go?
Well, Isaac Armstrong was kind enough to capture the moment, so let's have a look. And so we got me on the left, Coach Horton in the middle, Newman on the right. Here we go.
Now you food first place?
Oh, yeah!
A grown man defeating some minors.
Hey, that kid's fast. I honestly thought he was going to kick my butt. But I took my shoes off, and that was the X factor.
Today is National Cold Cuts Day.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I have
That's
had
what
enough
the
with
internet
the national
says.
days, and it's also National Forward Day, National Anthem Day, National Medal Day. We have too many national days, folks. It's an epidemic.
You sound jealous.
There's no National Atom Day.
And last but certainly not least, finally a national day we can all get behind. It's National Adam Day, folks. There he is, Gonzaga's own Adam Morrison, Adam Levine of Maroon 5, Adam Driver of Star Wars, Adam Sandler of many good jokes, Adam from the Old Testament getting involved here. Don't forget Adam Silver, NBA Commissioner, Adam West from the old Batman, and why not Adam Chalifoux. National Hug a Referee Day today. Just kidding, that doesn't exist, but some of the unsung heroes in sports. Here we go to the action. Riley Callery going to work down low. The hoop and the harm. Bison up 7 early, and the Blues brothers put this one away early. Keegan Bistido out to Cashy, making it splashy. That's Cash Abbott. Butte looking for answers. Blake Thielen looking for interceptions. We've seen this movie before. Thielen with a pick 6 and the fancy finish. Bison swinging it. Cash. Money. Bison make it 25-10. That's the best play in basketball. A little smooth jazz on the pick and roll. Kyle Torgerson to Blake Thielen. Too good. Now Torgerson, quick on that first step. Don't blink, you'll miss him. Straight to business. Bison up 18. Now Torgerson navigating through traffic like a Lamborghini Diablo and gets the shooter's roll and one. 83-37. You're fine. Give to number 3. Emily Maldonado off the bounce. She's dangerous. Sends it sky high and it'll fall. 64-60. Argos hang on to win this one. On to the guys now. And Maldonado getting some well-deserved hydration after a career-high 31 points. Argos running, gunning. Austin Starr on the break. Brandon Cotton. Spliggity. 7-2 Providence. Argos back at it again. Jalen Shepard on a mission in transition. Stepping up with precision. Make that 13-2. Just getting started. Argos up 18-4. Austin Starr. A little space. Splash Mountain. Argos getting pumped for their second ever home game, and the crowd was a presence as well. Keaton's attacking early, though, and a nice pass inside. Jacob Rudolph is going to get the second chance opportunity to go behind the pads, and just 12 seconds later, this is going to happen. Cody Hendrickson puts up the equalizer on the top shelf, and the Argos would find a weakness there for the rest of the game. Argos on the attack. Hendrickson is going to find Kyler Mack. He's going to flip it top shelf again. 2-1 Argos. Party's just getting started for the boys in blue. Josh Larson over to Leo Felt. Pow, 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 pow. 3-1 Argos still in the first. Felt, eyes in the back of the head, 20/20 vision. He's going to find Larson, and the Argos running away early, but turns into a wild game. They do win 8-6. Give it back to the workhorse, and he will plow right through the fields. Touchdown, Spartans. Bison trying to finish first half strong here. Thielen is going to do what he does best, Haley. A little magic. Thielen looking, and he's going to find the Kyle Torgerson. A little alley-oop, if you will, from basketball season. The Bison win 33-30 to open up our frenzy.
No! Son?
I went to Central and I was told, like, Class C kids don't go D1. That's just what people thought, and I just wanted to change how people looked at it. I mean, it fired me up. It bothered me, actually. I turned the anger into going into my work and seeing like what I was going to do to make sure like they knew they were wrong.
Coming into his senior season, Noah had already realized his lifelong dream of committing to the Grizz. But the Mustangs, however, had unfinished business.
Ever since I was a freshman, my goal when I came to Central was to win a state championship. I didn't care what sport it was in, I just wanted to go out there and strive for that goal. I didn't want to stop till I got there, and I mean, we got close.
Noah helped lead the Mustangs to their first state championship appearance since 1965.
Yeah, that moment's something I'll never forget.
Yeah! Wow, yeah!
An accomplishment that had just as much to do with character as it did skill.
Please? Thank you.
His focus and his drive, his senior year in football, was exactly what we needed at that quarterback position.
You look on that, you gotta sell it. So like when you're going on that, you gotta look in, because then I'm pumping, then you're going, okay?
You know, Noah is a natural leader. You know, he's a guy that leads by example. You know, he leads by influence. Kids look up to him. You know, he's always the one that's going over talking to the younger Mustangs.
There you go, tuck finish, bud.
In his final year under center, Noah passed for 1,257 yards while rushing for 433 more, combining for 29 touchdowns.
Let's go! There you go, sir.
A few months later, he became the first basketball player since the school reopened in 2000 to score 1,000 points. Just as impressive, however, was his ability to set up his teammates.
I have the ability to score from the post, or I could take it outside or even in the mid-range. But I take the most pride in rebounding and my assist.
After earning 12 varsity letters, the Class C state shot put title as a junior, and being named All-State in 3 sports, Noah has helped lead the Mustangs athletic program to new heights.
Because he wanted to, you know, pay his dues, and now he gets to be part of this elite brotherhood of really good Mustang football players.
Noah has left a large legacy here. In the last few years, it's really been building since Noah's been here. And I believe that there's a road paved now that our legacy will continue of success in athletics.
Reporting in Great Falls, Adam Chalifoux, SWX Montana. This week's edition of Into the Voyage, I learned that the Voyager's name has a lot to do with history and maybe a little to do with aliens. The Great Falls Voyagers haven't always been the Voyagers. In fact, not so long ago, they were the White Sox, just like their major league affiliate back in Chicago.
A lot of people know there's a lot of history with the name of the ball club here in Great Falls, whether you go back to when we were owned by a beer company, we were the Great Falls Selectrics, to the Giants, Dodgers, and then White Sox. And eventually, the team goes, well, we probably want our own name, because obviously we love the White Sox, but you never know if your affiliation might change like it did with the Dodgers.
So where did the Voyagers get their name?
Show you the Montana film. This film was shot August the 15th, 1950. It was taken in Great Falls, Montana by Nick Mariana.
Nick Mariana was the general manager of the Great Falls Selectrics. One summer day, Mariana was at the ballpark when he noticed something strange in the sky.
After a couple of hours in the clubhouse office, I went up into the grandstand to call the groundskeeper. As I reached the top of the stairway, I glanced northward to the tall Anaconda Copper Company smokestack.
Mariana quickly grabbed his video camera.
As I looked up, I saw 2 silvery objects moving swiftly out of the northwest.
Almost 70 years later, the film is still some of the most controversial UFO footage ever recorded. Not everyone is sold, however.
Great Falls in Montana is known as a hub for aliens and UFOs flying around here, which I'm sure has nothing to do with Malmstrom Air Force Base at all, but it's considered one of the best well-known alien sightings and UFO videos of all time. My biggest question with the whole thing is, what was Nick Marianis doing out there with a camcorder at lunch? That's a big question for me.
Was it really aliens? Something from the Air Force Base? Or something else entirely? Some questions are just meant to remain unanswered.
2-0. Swung on and crushed. You can say goodbye. Long gone for Romy Gonzalez, up and over and between the Pepsi and Miller Lite sign leading off the bottom of the fourth inning. We see you, Miami Hurricane. 1-0 Great Falls over Missoula here in the fourth.
For the past 3 seasons, Sean Tiemann has had the best seat in the house.
Wave and a miss, and Billis has obtained 4 outs, all via swinging strikeouts.
And with great seats comes great responsibility.
Yeah, I'm the radio broadcaster, but I also handle the media relations.
Tiemann typically arrives at the ballpark around 10 a.m., preparing game notes for himself as well as visiting broadcasters.
Like I said, it's a pretty full day here at Centene Stadium for home games, not just the 3 hours that I'm on the air.
And when game time finally arrives, Tiemann brings plays to life, painting pictures in the mind of the listener.
2-1. Swung on and hit high in the air. I mean, launched a mile high to right field. That'll tag the runner from third probably. Right fielder drifts in. Sanchez makes the catch, launches home, right on the money.
To the fans listening, it's just a baseball game. To the man in the booth, it's an art form.
You come up and watch me do this, you see it. All the papers in front of me. Controlled chaos, 3-2.
While Tiemann's role with the Voyagers is a unique one, his baseball voyage brought him here for the same reason as everyone else. Love of the game.
Yeah, just I have a passion for the events, the live sporting events.
If that doesn't make your heart flutter, I don't know what does.
I just love seeing people compete because I think it brings out character in people.
Reporting in Great Falls, Adam Chalifoux, SWX Montana.